But it's time now for the big brokerage call of the day. Citi has initiated a buy on Max Financials with a target set at 1,840 rupees. If I'm not mistaken, that's a 17% or thereabouts upside. Hersh joining in to talk about what they're saying in their note. Hersh?
Well, yes, nearly 20% upside from here is what Citi is seeing. In terms of, it's an interesting inflection point because there seems to be some bit of value there according to Citi. They're valuing this first off at 21 times value of new business, which approximately comes to around 2.1 times price to embedded value, which is typically how life insurers are valued. Now, talking about the company itself, one, they've reiterated focus on reverse merging the operational business with the listed entity. That is yet to happen. If that were to happen, Citi estimates that there is a 20% holding company discount, which Max Financial currently has, which could likely go away if that were to happen. So that's point number one. Point number two, they believe return on embedded value 17 to 18 odd % will likely continue. So return ratios will continue to be quite steady and in fact improve. There are quite a few levers as well. There is a product mix improvement which is likely to come through, diversified distribution, better execution and growth stability. All of those likely to aid the numbers going forward. They're saying improvement in margins is crucial with regard to the re-rating. They're expecting this as a re-rating candidate and they're expecting a near 20% upside.
Okay, let's also talk about a few more stocks. We've marked several, Hersh, but let's round off the list, and these are probably stocks that are already reacting.
Yeah, these are some stocks also that you need to look out for. One, you have a Hyundai India, which has commenced production at its Pune plant on the 16th of June. This production for PV engines that they have commenced. UBS was fairly constructive on this yesterday. They said that if this were to happen, it will bolster capacity and aid growth numbers, both domestic as well as export for a Hyundai. You have a Sona BLW. Now, there was an untimely demise of the non-executive director and chairman of the board, Mr. Sanjay Kapoor. He expired last week. Company has come out with an announcement. Business as usual continues. They continue to service their clients as well. Mr. Vikram Singh has been MD CEO for the last 6 years, since 2019, and the board is likely to appoint or elect a new chairman soon. Now, so they've come out with that announcement. You have Asian Paints as well, where Siddhant Commercial, which is Reliance Industries entity, has sold around 85 odd lakh shares, around 0.9% sold off, over and above the 3.4% sold. ICICI Pru this time around lapping up that supply which has come on the market yesterday. So again, something to keep in mind. And then there's Hikal. They have in fact received a GMP, which is good manufacturing practices, from the Brazilian regulatory authority, and that could likely aid numbers as well. So some of those also buzzing pre-market.
Okay. Hikal to look at. Sona BLW. Sona BLW, of course, because of very unfortunate reasons after the death of their chairman, Sanjay Kapoor. Now, their CEO will show some continuity, so a bit of an upside over there as well. But, as we're closing in on the pre-open session, Kunal, I want to come to you. What would be the call on a Vishal Mega Mart today? As expected, in the pre-open session, it's about 7.5% down. You can expect it to open with a downtick because a large block will be available right now. Having said that, seeing the kind of interest, block deals are also seeing, and the fact that the promoters upsize that block, do you think that there is a trade here?
Absolutely. As I just mentioned in the beginning itself, this counter gave a breakout near 115 to 118 zone itself, and it's opening right onto that support level itself. So if the counter manages to hold this level, I think this can be a really good bet. Considering that now the stop loss being 111, one can certainly take a chance. And if the counter manages to close above the high of first 15 to 20 minutes, I think that can be a good bet, definitely going forward.
Okay. What else? Since the pre-open rates have settled, I think it's important to highlight that Sterlite is having an up move yet again. And for whatever it's worth, it's at the top of the pile right now when it comes to the gainers. Something's happened there. And that stock is doing very well. Zee is a cushioned 2% move. So Kunal saying that he'll buy it only above 145, 150 means that the momentum, he's playing up the momentum now that there's a rally that has already happened. But unfortunately, not too many gainers today. Vishal Mega Mart is down, and not too many losers. Post that, there is only Hinzing, which is down about 1.5%. So quiet day on the Nifty 500 for sure.